Today, Saturday 10 of May, is the first day of the Maltby Street Market Summer Edition. New stalls arrive in the really little street under the railway's arches for just 10 minutes walking from London Bridge Tube Station.
I keep the light in this strange game you play.
The market involves antiquaries, bakeries and biologic and organic street food with the best of the British products. There are 16 rich stalls that serve meat, fish, vegetables, dessert and juices.
Reach my aim with respect, that's it I reject. You see fuck their precept. Oh, 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 now I know who I wanna be. Life change but never stop.
Among these stalls we found Waffle On, a stall completely dedicated to revolutionize the recipe and the taste of the waffle.
Like that, so I'm not all.
After a long research and study, Eddie and Bettina decided to enter in the food business. Fresh waffle made right in front of you on hot and heavy cast iron machine. They like to push the envelope and your expectation on what a waffle can be. We talked about the stalls directly with Eddie.
Hello, my name is Eddie and I run a stall called Waffle On, which we founded back in the very end of 2012. And as you can imagine by the name, everything that we do is related to waffles. So our waffle batter is quite special. We spent about 6 months developing the batter with many different sort of varieties from all around the world. We researched German, Dutch, French and Belgian waffles, and we've kind of came up with a hybrid of different German recipes, but it took us a good 6 months to get all the different quantities and percentages right, and the timing. Everything is about timing with waffles, so you need to make sure that the temperature on the irons and the length and time is exactly right. And you'll notice that these irons are slightly, the plates are quite thin, so they're not deep like the Belgian waffles. They're a bit flatter. This is more like the German style. It's called a Kant waffle plate. And then we've kind of taken it with the fact that we use buttermilk in our waffle means that we can kind of go both ways. So the waffle is sort of in that sense it sits in the middle. It can be sweet or it can be savoury, and that means we can be quite playful with the toppings. So we obviously at Maltby Street it starts quite early, so we do breakfast waffles here. So obviously the classic English breakfast of bacon and egg, but we add a little bit of maple syrup as well to the waffle because the sweetness works very well with the savoury. We also do the classic kind of Canadian bacon and maple syrup, of course, and we also kind of stretch the people's imagination by having gravlax. We have like a home cured salmon, and that's cured in beetroot and dill. It's cured for about 94 hours under a certain amount of pressure, and that sells very well. We normally sell out every Saturday.
How you came up with the idea of create a stall?
Well, it's my wife's idea, and my wife is German. So in Germany, waffles are pretty big. There's a big business for waffles, and she's not got a hugely sweet tooth, but she does like waffles. So she decided that was probably the best thing to do, was to, when she had an idea, we did our research around the other kind of waffles, the other street food kind of stalls, and we definitely saw that there was no one doing waffles.
Which suggestion you can give to people that want to start this business?
I think do your research is the most important thing. Spend time doing your research, and go and visit all the markets, look at the time, look at how many people, who's doing well, who's not doing well, have a look and see what the level, the speed of people, how they turn around their dishes, and then see what the competition is doing. Have a look at the competition and look for a niche, look for a gap in the market that you can see for yourself, and then find something that's original, because if you find something that's original, you'll find it much easier to make a name for yourself. You have to start, it's never going to be perfect, your stall. So that don't kind of think everything has to be perfect before I can start launching everything. Nonsense. Just get out there, start trading, you learn on the job. It's very important that you just get out there and you do your thing, and you'll make mistakes at the beginning, and that's totally normal. But if you don't start, you'll be sitting in your kitchen for the next year and a half.
Where we can find the Waffle On?
We're at Maltby Street Market down in Bermondsey, so that's near London Bridge, between London Bridge and Tower Bridge. We're there every single weekend. We're about to start in Soho in a few weeks' time, so we'll be in Berwick Street Market from June. And then we'll be at quite a few different events over the summer. So we're doing a street feast in Dalston. We'll be doing a feast, which is going to be down in Tobacco Dock in Wapping. And we do lots of kind of breakfasts at offices. So this week we've done a couple of, we did a fashion brand and we did a jewellery brand. And we went into their offices and basically put them breakfast for their press and for the press event, or we'll do it for the staff, for a treat for the staff. So you can find us also on the internet. So we're obviously on Twitter, Waffle On Markets, and our website address is www.waffleon.net.
Alright, but I stay on my track because I can't go back.
We are together at the blogger Marisa Sullivan.
Yes.
Please, can you tell us, what do you think about the Maltby Street Market?
I think it's amazing. The hostel and bustle here is fantastic. Everyone seems to be really enthusiastic about sampling all the dishes here. So, it's great.
Do you see some things that you really would like to try?
I'm definitely going to have one of these waffles because they look amazing and very tasty. So, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. How much are important the street food market for oral history? Because, by the way, you are writing about this.
Yeah, I think they're really important because there's such a tradition here, and I think maintaining that sense of history is really important. So I think, yeah, it's great. There seems to be such a community feel here.
Do you think that also, in the street food recipes, it's kind of start a tradition, like a family tradition or something? Did you get also in your work some proof of this?
Yeah, definitely. I think particularly, I know for Sicilians, the whole recipe and family and passing down, it's very natural. So I think there's something similar here, and there's definitely a kind of a community aspect in that regard.